morning, everyone. Welcome to the Village of Ruidoso workshop. It is July the 7th. Happy birthday to Eddie.
Oh,
Happy birthday to Eddie.
birthday.
Good boy, Eddie. 47, and yeah. Happy birthday, Eddie. And there's several others, but I don't remember who all they are. Anyway, welcome. If you'll stand with me for a moment of silence, and then we will do the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I salute the flag of the state of New Mexico, the Zia symbol of perfect friendship among united cultures.
All right, thank you. And Hooker said he's on his way. Roll call, please, ma'am.
Mayor Crawford.
Here.
Councilor Salas.
Here.
Councilor Letterman.
Here.
Councilor Corey.
Here.
And Councilor Sanchez.
Here.
You have a quorum.
All right, thank you, everybody. Michelle Gomez, wave at everybody up here. I think you briefly just met everybody, financial director.
Yeah.
And that's Sidekick Madison over there. It's taking her around, showing her everything. Thank you, Madison.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And if you haven't been paying attention to White Mountain Meadows, it's getting pretty busy over there, Edward. It's looking really good, so we're excited.
Mayor, can we have Heath and Eddie just give a quick update on the what's open, what's closed, real quick?
That'd be great.
Well, good morning.
Yes, sir, please.
Please, you guys can. Birthday boys.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mayor, Council, everybody. Right now, they're setting up the Ironman Village right now, if you can see. That's a retail area that will be for Ironman, and also their whole kind of festival area. So as they're setting it up right now, people who are using the dog park or people who are using the park can still use that. They're just having to park not inside that area, but either over by the library, Village Hall parking lot, or over at the convention center. So we've said that on the radio show and have been talking about it. So hopefully people will get the message and know that during this from now all the way till Sunday going into Monday, it'll be full. It'll be Ironman Village. And so right now we are looking at the race starting at 6:15 a.m. It starts with a swim, goes to a bike ride all the way down to Glencoe, does 2 loops, comes back through, and goes up into White Mountain Sports Complex, where they get off the bikes and then they do 13-mile run around the links and they finish. So that's kind of what the race looks like. That's for Sunday. Saturday race is a smaller condensed version of that. So, but still 6:15 a.m. is when everything gets rolling.
Are the links trails open through Friday?
Well, up till Friday. Once Saturday comes along and then Sunday, they'll be all petitioned off and set up for Ironman race.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you give the streets again that are going to be closed?
Sure.
Grindstone will be closed. You can't park up there. If you want to go watch, there's that Fisherman's Path over there, but they're going to have some big screen TVs and they're going to be streaming it.
They have Jumbotron set up over at White Mountain Sports Complex to where you can go there in Ironman Village and watch everything live as it's happening.
And are we going to be able to stream it?
From what I'm being told, there will be a way to stream it through your phone.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're getting ready to put all that information out. So
And
they'll-
anybody can go to Ironman Village.
Anyone can go to Ironman Village. It's free. There's no cost to go. I encourage everyone to go there, check it out, be a part of the festival. And once they get it all set up and built, it's pretty cool. It's pretty amazing how they get it all set up, and all their big sponsors, all their different vendors. There'll be food trucks there. It'll be a fun place to go to and watch the race, and then cheer on the athletes as they go running around the links several times. And if you have cowbells or noisemakers, please bring them out and participate.
What streets are closed for the bike race?
So the swim is at Grindstone Lake. They do 2 loops at Grindstone. They get on the bikes, go down Resort, down to Carrizo Canyon Road, come out to Sutterth, and go down to the Y, and then from the Y, go all the way down to Glencoe, do 2 loops, coming back to the Y, back, and then when they come back,
But the outside roads are closed. The inside is still open to traffic.
Okay.
And there's going to be state police and others that'll be
Yes.
working all the way down. So
And
you'll
then
still
what
be able to
about
get through.
when they get back in the village heading to White Mountain?
they come up through Gavilan Canyon, and they go
Is Gavilan Canyon closed?
Gavilan Canyon. Let me talk.
Yes, Chief says yes.
Chief says yes. Okay.
It should be.
Yeah. So Gavilan Canyon will be closed. They come up through Gavilan Canyon, go past the high school, drop the bikes over at White Mountain Sports Complex, and then that's when they start their run.
Is Warrior Drive closed, Chief?
Yes, so Gavilan will be closed from Warrior all the way down.
And that'll be from what time?
The times vary a little bit, but I'm thinking the first bikes start about 8:35. So it'll, especially on Saturday when it's a shorter race, it'll be a little bit quicker that they get through Gavilan Canyon. It'll take a little longer on Sunday with the longer race. But I'm thinking it's around 1:30 to 3, somewhere in there that I don't have the exact printout. We've got the times, and I know Carrie's got those times that she's putting out as well. But I think by 3, most of Gavilan should be cleared out because they'll be across and going onto the run by that time. So I think it's only a short, I say short, it's about a 3-hour window, I think, that Gavilan is shut down.
So Eddie, early on you had expressed concern about restaurant hours. Did you get any cooperation?
Yeah, we've been working through with Midtown Minnesota, our RMA, and
Who's
they
in the
have.
house back there? Did you see Tim?
So Tim, yeah, he's been letting people know, businesses know about.
Stay open, and Tim, are they agreeable to it?
Yeah, we've got a shop hop going on, so they're a part of anything that's going on with it.
Great. Great. And how many spectators are you?
So right now, Councilor Corey, right now we have a total of 1,500 athletes. We have 500 volunteers, and we're looking estimate between 7,000 and 8,000 total people.
Wow. Great.
Yeah, and these are people coming from all over the country, even international.
Yeah, we met some Japanese folks.
Oh, great.
Really?
Excellent.
Yeah, that were they said they were in the country, but they came part of their trip was to come here because they'd seen so much about Ruidoso. They've been to a lot of Ironman, and they
Yes.
said they used to compete. They're in their 70s. And
Yes.
they're doing something on Saturday. It's a short run, they said.
Yeah, the Saturday race, they call it Olympian Run, which is a condensed version of the big race on
And
Sunday.
the weather, will the events go on regardless?
No. No, so working with Eric, there's contingencies that if we hit any specific threshold for any flooding, then we'll have Ironman representatives with us, and that'll be a call that'll be made that morning.
Just all the family needs to come on down this morning. Cade said you handle it.
Morning, Mayor. Morning, Council. Councilor Corey. Starting Wednesday, the Village Emergency Operations Center will be moving to a level 3, which is an increased readiness posture, so the EOC will be staffed leading up to the event. Friday evening, the EOC will transition to a level 2, which means command and general staff will be staffing the Emergency Operations Center until the event ends. So until Sunday morning or Sunday evening, the EOC will be activated. With that, moving to level 2, we will have an on-site meteorologist from the National Weather Service. So our friends from the Albuquerque office will be on site starting Thursday, giving briefings. We started yesterday with Ironman weather briefings. Currently, the current forecast for Ironman weekend is a 50% chance of rain, so it's 50-50 on how it goes. As Heath talked about, there are those contingency or management action points leading up to the event. So really following the same criteria for the flood watches, warnings, and emergencies. When we start looking at the flood watch, again, in partnership with the National Weather Service, the percentages, what time those percentages really kick in, will be guiding a discussion with Unified Command, which Chief Hall and Chief Mann are a part of Unified Command along with the county, so Aaron Greenwan and Max Little, that's our Unified Command. They'll make the determination to either suspend, cancel, or postpone. So those are the 3 points there. Really, truly, if we have a high confidence and high impacts around the 4:30 hour, a go, no-go will be made to a recommendation to Unified Command to make that decision.
Eric, so who pays for the meteorologist? So how does that all work?
It's through mutual aid, no charge. It's part of the National Weather Service mission to protect life and property. So they are, just like on monsoon days, they'll be deployed down here. We made that request pretty much, Eddie, when did this come to town? 2 years ago? Yeah, this has been on the radar with National Weather
Okay.
Service.
So, I'm sorry.
Does the EOC, do you go to White Mountain and do the EOC, or you just stay at Horton?
Nope, we're staying at Horton.
Okay.
We will have our command trailer on site for forward command
Okay.
to assist with medical operations. There are a couple medical tents. You have one at the White Mountain Sports Complex, which is their main medical, and then you have a medical tent at the Grindstone Lake. The Ironman Village with that main medical, we will have our command trailer there to assist with patient tracking, radio communications, and if a incident were to occur at that area, law enforcement, fire can use that as a forward command, but the Emergency Operations Center will still stay at Horton.
Okay.
So we saw an email about overtime. Is Lodgers tax paying the overtime, or is that coming out of the? It's coming out of the department budget. Okay.
So staff have to report at 4 a.m. for Saturday and Sunday. Those will be at least 12-hour days, both days.
Okay.
Is that just that's not the whole EOC, right? I mean, the
No, it'll just be the
staffing?
command and general staff, but then you're also going to have Parks and Rec staff and street department staff.
Sure, okay. I have a question for Matt. Sorry, Matthew. You know, the other day, on Thursday, we were talking about the mosquitoes and everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Were y'all able to go and spray that?
They should be treating it today, actually. They said early this week, so is when they
were
can get on the
there
schedule.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Okay.
yesterday.
The
Okay.
mosquitoes?
Yes.
I was just thinking with all the people and everything, okay, excellent. So if you'll do that, that'd be great.
Yes,
Well, we've been getting them at our house.
Yeah.
I've never had them before.
Yeah. What's coming from
Yeah.
the Taylor
flying
Pond?
And while you're squirting, get them to squirt over at 603. I was over there yesterday. There's a bunch of them over there too in that little area.
Thanks, Matthew, I
Yes, ma'am.
appreciate it.
Anything else?
Councilors, I would just like to point out, our staff, Eric, Chief Mentor, Chief Hall, Eddie, everybody has been putting in a lot of time to help make this a good event.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just full
Yes.
disclosure, I mean, there have been a lot of oversights, maybe, might be the best word to say, on behalf of Ironman to try to get this thing going. So our folks have really stepped up to try to make this thing a good event.
So how long is Ironman gonna station here? Are they a couple more years?
Yeah. Yeah, there'll be 3 years total. Is it 2 more years?
It's
One-
2 more years.
2 more years, yes.
Yeah, we have a 3-year contract, so we have this event and then 2 more after that. And then hopefully, if all goes well and we want to continue, that we can grow the event to a full, big kahuna. event, yeah.
There have been a lot of growing pains to get this event ready to go on from the village's side.
Sure.
So
Sure.
hopefully next year things will move a lot smoother.
Good.
And just one more, is it Xterra we pay for, and do we pay money for
Yes.
Ironman?
Yes,
We had lodger's tax that paid for it,
Yes,
but we're
okay.
still having, because with hotels, heads and beds, money going into the GRT, you think there's offset, but a lot of this was through the lodger's tax and then Xterra also.
correct. Yeah, so for instance, the Xterra event,
What in the hell? Excuse me, go ahead.
so,
So like Jumanji walked in there.
So for instance, just to let y'all know, the Xterra World Championship event, they're spending $1.3 million to bring the event here. We're paying a small part of that as a hosting destination, but these are, like Ironman, spending a lot more money than what they have quite a big investment into coming in. I also want to just give a big thank you to both the fire, PD, Eric's team, all of them, village leadership. You've all been super with helping making this event a success. And hopefully, weather permits, we'll be able to show the world who we are and start bringing more people here.
Yeah, thank you. That's great.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so back to the event schedule.
Sure.
They start at 6:30 swimming, and then they take off on bikes. Will the lake open up to the public after that, or it'll stay completely
It's
closed?
going to be closed. They're going to have everything set up there. It's still an event venue at that point. I mean, they're going to have all their trucks, all of their stuff there. It's still,
Bike racks, all that stuff.
yeah.
So it'll be all completely sealed off, but when you mention you can park at the disc golf course and hike up.
No, that's where they,
That is just for the volunteers.
that's the
Those are the
volunteers.
volunteers.
That is just for the
So,
volunteers.
Yeah, they're
that's
discouraging
where I got
anybody from
confused.
going.
So it's completely shut off to the
the
public
Whippet.
other than volunteers and participants.
And that's
Yeah.
today as well? It's
It's all
starting
closed.
today?
It's all closed,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I
So,
thought, okay.
so they have 500 volunteers who'll be parking up there at the disc golf area. And then so, with these magnitude of this event, how big it is, it's, if you wanted to walk up there and check it out and watch the swim, you can do that. There just won't be physical parking for people to park there because it's going to be all taken up with volunteer parking.
Is the Whibbit open?
No, sir, the Whibbit's been closed since yesterday. So Streets worked on the parking lot yesterday.
Did they move it
and-
out or?
No, it'll stay in place.
Okay.
They'll just do their swim around it.
Okay.
And then we will be reopening back on next
Couldn't
Monday.
get mine on either, he's working.
And I want to also, I didn't mention Matt's team. Matt's team has been instrumental from the very beginning, helping us make this a success. So Matt and his whole team have been working around the clock to help us pull this together.
Okay.
One thing, if I may, sorry, late to the party, but everybody loves positive. Everybody loves to hear it. Man, great, go team, go team, go. But at the end, let's make sure we glean out what didn't work, what we need to fix, and if we drop the ball somewhere to say, hey, we dropped the ball.
Yes, so this is an event, and as events go, there's always going to be things that are going to not go as planned or things that are going to pop up. So knowing that going into it, having the team that we do, these gentlemen have been proactive beyond belief to make sure that we do as best as we can going into it. Well, there will be mistakes. There will be things that are going to happen. It's an event, and that's part of the whole process of it. And after that event's done, well, just like we went through with Xterra, we learned a lot from it. We learned things that we can improve on, things that they learned they can improve on. The same thing will happen, but these gentlemen have really been able to help us really get it to a point to where this will be as successful as it possibly can be.
Eddie, does state police know that I have trucks coming in and out of Galvin Canyon to the transfer station?
Oh, crap.
I don't know.
We'll find out. Or they will know now.
Counselor Hooker, to answer your question, we will be conducting an after-action review and an implementation plan after the event, just like a disaster and the Xterra event.
Figured you would.
Thank you, sir.
So that will be Friday and Saturday, Jerry? Yeah, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so.
Yeah, there won't be any closures on or Friday, so.
Sunday though, we got all got in.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday.
We're gonna have to reschedule it because it's closed.
Yeah, what times,
Yeah,
we'll get the times from you and we'll see what times there, it'll be.
We'll have to figure something out.
Yeah, I don't think the early ones will be a big issue. The smaller ones, it may just be a small window that they may not have to be able to get in there. We'll have to see what the times are.
So my last question, the difference between the short run and the long run, I mean, is it 1 lap versus 2 laps? Saturday, you said is like an Olympic.
Yeah, it's the Olympic size event. I can get y'all the specifics on it. I don't have it off the top of my head right now.
Okay,
The Olympic was 50 miles.
okay.
There you go.
In running? No.
No, bike.
Total.
Total thing, the total thing.
Total.
Sunday race is 70.
Okay. Anything else? Anybody else have any questions on?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Well, we
thanks.
had that. I don't know how we forgot trash route.
It's good. We're all sitting here and figuring it out. So that way we can, things are going to pop up and we'll have to adjust. I mean, no matter how much planning you go into doing a big event like this, there's always going to be things that are going to happen, and we just got to roll with it and make it the best we can.
Yep.
Yep.
And hopefully it's well received. I know the Tour de France started and they were interviewing all those people that
Yeah.
were so excited. The town was going to be shut down all this time and they didn't give a flip. They were happy
Yeah.
for what was going on. So hopefully our people have some of that. Okay.
Thank you very
All
much.
right. Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
That's a lot.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate all your help.
All right, item number 1, discussion on adoption of resolution 2026-152, a resolution approving an agreement setting forth the terms and conditions of active membership in the Southeastern New Mexico Economic Development District Council of Governments, COG. And who do we have on that again? I'm trying to
That's
remember.
where I go
Ron,
for,
Mayor Pro Tem is on the,
and Ron,
and Lee.
Levi, we had Levi
is
as,
the alternate.
yeah,
And this is just the annual renewal
yes.
Yeah,
consent.
yep.
and it's very reasonable, and Dora, she helps a lot. I always call her Saint Dora. She just really, we need something, she's there for us, so.
Yeah, she's done a great job.
Does a great job, yes.
Okay, item number 2, consent on agreement between the Village of Ruidoso and Corporate Flight Management, Inc., DBA Contour Airlines for terminal office space at Sierra Blanca Regional Airport.
Morning.
Morning.
So we've got office space, counter space, and x-ray machine space. They're renting 120 square feet of office space, 36 square feet of ticket counter space, and 18 square feet for their x-ray machine, total of 174 square feet at $2.50 a square foot.
And you had a market analysis
Yes.
of that. It came back between $1 or something and $2 something, and they just said they'd pay the higher price.
So I'm curious, Mayor, how did the flight go?
Went great, much better than yesterday. But no, it was really, really good,
What
on
happened?
time. We landed, the flight's really nice, a lot of leg room. Hooker was there, a lot of leg room. And
So what happened when you got to Denver?
they dropped us off and you went out and got on a big old bus and they moved all your luggage. The bus took you around, dropped you off at where you can pick up an Uber or and they have a train there that you can get on $10 a person, takes you all the way into Denver. We decided to do a big car for everybody to cram into. Thanks, sir. And, but it was very nice. And when we got back, they dropped us off. We went through TSA. Our luggage disappeared. They took care of it. We went through TSA and that was it.
So was it, did they have a jet bridge or you?
You walk up a stairwell,
Outside.
outside, kind of one of these deals.
Okay, and how have the flights been so far?
They've been good.
Well, I mean,
We've had
They've
a couple
of
hiccups.
issues.
You
with
had
the-
what?
We've had 2 hiccups.
what was the other hiccup?
Last Sunday, Denver air traffic control was shut down
Oh,
in
yeah.
the morning, and that shut everything down that day, flying.
That
in and out of
wasn't,
Denver.
but that's not
That had nothing
contrary.
to do with Contour.
Yesterday did.
Yesterday, we had a mechanical problem with the plane.
And so it's there, I thought they would probably put people up in hotels, but instead they flew another jet in to pick the passengers up to take them on to Denver. So they
Okay,
had a delay of a couple hours, 3 hours,
Yeah, they got out here at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, so it's pretty quick.
So 3 hours, yeah.
3 hours.
we have, so they're selling tickets on every flight?
Between at least 3 people per flight is what I've seen so far. Yesterday, they had
10.
10 on the original flight.
Okay, okay. Who's doing the marketing for them? Are they doing their own?
They're doing marketing. When we went to visit with Denver, the vice president of Denver International Airport, Eddie Hooker, who else it was? Was it Bay? And so, working with those guys down there, and then also with our team tourism and also New Mexico True.
The only reason I ask, Mayor, is, and I forget what they say about El Paso, but it's kind of, I don't know, it seems kind of derogatory about avoiding El Paso or skip El Paso or.
What?
They say pass on Paso.
Yeah, pass on El Paso and.
Oh,
For leaving out there.
advertising, yeah.
Yeah.
Pass on El Paso and.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, and then forgot the tribe is supposed to be doing some marketing too.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
And
I haven't seen it.
Mayor and council, we also received a grant from State Aviation for marketing, so
Yeah.
we're working with Kerry on utilizing those funds, so.
And Mr. Mayor, if I may.
Yes, sir.
again, As we're talking about this, the reason we don't fly anywhere else is because of TSA and the way Denver accepts the aircrafts. Maybe at some point that'll change on our end if we can get to where we have that ability to check that block. But for anyone that's listening, that's why we're going to Denver currently and not your favorite airport of wherever.
Yeah,
So-
sterile airport.
So, for example, that's why we're not flying to Phoenix.
Right, or DFW or Austin.
Okay.
I had no idea we had so many people that have homes in Austin that live here either too.
Okay.
So you got to walk before you run.
Yeah.
And Enterprise is out there.
Correct.
They have 4 cars.
Yes,
They do?
yes.
There's 3 or 4 cars, but we've got all kinds of cars out there, so
Yeah.
they all have those stickers in the window, so I don't know whose is whose, but
But you have cars, yeah.
we do have.
So Eddie, have you heard anything else on the Jeep thing?
Yeah, they're just finalizing everything right now, and we should be able to have Jeep Rentals, brand new Wranglers in here pretty soon.
So that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want it on?
Consent.
I choose regular,
Regular?
just more advertisement and giving them more detail of what services were.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's 1 and 1 right now.
No, that's fine.
We're not voting, it's,
That's fine.
no, but if you want on regular, that always has more weight, I think. Item number 3. Thank you, Lee. Discussion on agreement between the Village of Ruidoso and the Humane Society of Lincoln County for safe and humane control of animals and the protection of the citizens of the Village of Ruidoso in the amount of $95,000. And we'll have, go ahead, Ron.
Mayor and council, we'll have Abel, the executive director from Humane Society for this item here, so be
Is this
regular.
the same amount as last year?
Yes.
It is, yes.
But it did increase. I think
5,000.
this year it
Yeah.
was 15,000 more, which, I mean, I didn't see a problem. I don't see a problem with this one either.
It's still cheaper than us doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, consent regular, since Abel's going to be here.
Regular, please.
Item number 4, discussion on acknowledgement of Gordon Gray's intention to designate the Village of Ruidoso a New Mexico Municipal Corporation, a 50% beneficiary of a Schwab IRA for the purpose of supporting firefighting within the village limits.
Mayor, council, so Mr. Gray reached out to us last week, notifying us of his intention to put us as a beneficiary. He is going to split the other 50% with Lincoln County EMS.
Okay. Awesome. I don't know Mr. Gray, but that's pretty awesome. Hopefully we could.
This is the banker speaking. How much is in the IRA?
Currently, 110.
So
This would be
50,000.
50,000 plus or minus.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Mr. Gray is still alive and well with us today, so.
Yep. Excellent.
Well, probably regular to give him recognition.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to do them something, Vaughn. We'll get together on that.
Plaque or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can start a new trend. What's your IRA doing?
Staying where it is. Paying for my travels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Discussion on task order number 2026-002P-SMA-05 with Souder Miller and Associates for professional engineering services for the wastewater improvements preliminary engineering report in the amount of $119,752.74, including New Mexico GRT. Yes, ma'am.
Mayor and Council, this is a new task order for a preliminary engineering report with Sauter Miller. We're going to be looking at effluent reclamation as well as some different conveyance options. We have Marty here to explain some of the details.
Hi, Marty.
Hey, Marty.
How are you, sir?
Good.
Good. As Isabel mentioned, this is a preliminary engineering report, and what we're proposing is to look at 3 different options for treatment to meet the different requirements where we could reclaim some of the effluent coming out of the wastewater plant, and then 3 different options of how to pipe it to different places for whatever the uses are that we come up with. We'll also be meeting with the state engineer to make sure that we comply with any water rights requirements, and specifically going up and meeting with the folks with NMED to make sure that we aren't guessing at what the water quality requirements are.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? Consent, regular?
Consent.
Okay, consent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Isabel.
Item number 6, discussion on adoption of resolution 2026-150, a resolution for participation in local government road fund program administered by the New Mexico Department of Transportation for the 2027 co-op agreement in the amount of $471,489.00. And Innsbrook is looking better all the time.
It does.
Good job.
Thank you. Morning, council,
Good morning.
mayor. This is our annual deal that we put in for our mapping co-op project. This project, for our co-op project would be in, the Sunny Slope subdivision, White Mountain Estates. And, streets on this would be Sunny Slope Court, Slate Court, Marble, and Cole. Those areas up there, and possibly, depending, we'd be able to get a couple other little roads around it in that area. We always put that.
Until you run out of material?
Yes, sir, and we always put it in, when we put in for it, other roads as needed, or if we can improve them. So that is in our termination.
Josh, is this just an overlay or?
In this area we'll go in, it's gonna be an overlay, yes, sir, but it'll be all drainage as well in the area, new culverts if need be, drainage work, overlay, these places, some of them we probably have to dig out and patch, and then before we overlay it, but it will be a overlay, yes, sir.
And this is for 2027?
Yes, sir.
Like regular to get the PR?
It'd be 2575 as usual, and our percentage would be 117,872 with in-kind services.
Okay.
Meadowwood is just right there.
That's what I was trying to think. I didn't see Metalwood on there. There you go.
I'm teasing.
So close, but so far away.
Okay, regular item number 7, discussion on adoption of resolution 2026-151, a resolution for participation in local government road fund administered by the New Mexico Department of Transportation for the 2027 Municipal Arterial Program, MAP funding in the amount of $368,331.00. So this is the MAP.
Yes, sir. And this area will be, include Lower Terrace, Upper Terrace, Terrace Drive, Course View, and Rainbow. And with that, this would be the same thing, you know, our 25, it's a 2575 share, and our amount on this would be $92,083, and which is, we pay with our in-kind services as well.
Hey, Josh,
Yes.
when this actually comes to council, during the regular council meeting, can you explain to everybody, what the difference is between the co-op and the MAP, and how you have to define it, and where the money goes?
Yeah.
Yes, I can do that.
And what, is it East Rainbow or West, or the whole rainbow?
It'll be West Rainbow,
Okay.
within the area there.
From Casablanca looping up
Oh,
around that
yeah,
way.
uh-huh,
Because
I
there's
don't
that
even
little,
see it on here.
little stretch of,
yeah.
Is it
Under item
the
discussion.
east side to the golf
where?
course.
Item discussion?
It's in item discussion?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at the map. I don't see Rainbow on it. That's what I was,
On the map, it may not have got
Okay.
on the map, but it is in the,
and Rainbow's a little, where it goes up?
To right there by Casablanca, you turn off Meacham, go
right by
up
the dentist.
Casablanca.
Okay,
the
yeah,
dentist
yeah.
office
Oh,
right
that's
there
what
that
that's, I
cuts
didn't know
down
that.
Through there.
Okay, cool. Regular?
Yes.
Thank you. Discussion on change order number 1 from Rymark Construction, Inc. for the Meacham Drive additional work at modular home site and cabins, installing asphalt driveways, new steps, doors, and concrete curb utilizing, really, we're really stressing the utilizing there. New Mexico GSD statewide price agreement number 30-5-23-3-370 in the amount of $189,101.03, including New Mexico GRT. Yes, ma'am.
Mayor and council, this is going to be a change order with Rymark. We're going to be doing driveways as well as a new curb. That way we can mitigate some of the water that's flowing into 603 and we can divert it. It's also going to be new steps at some of the cabins as well as some new doors.
And the steps were on one of the old cabins that were collapsing.
Correct, that's the cabin C, was that C, or property C? It's where, okay. Okay, where Michelle stayed. In Mayor and Council, this is all with the state grant funding that the village did receive will be, that'll be appropriated for these improvements, so.
Oh, that's great.
And I saw they got it marked off, I guess, to get ready for the curbs.
Yes, that'll be the first item. They'll be working on placing the curb and gutter, and then they'll come in with the asphalt.
And y'all did a good job getting General Hydronics. Was that who, or was it MP Chavez?
For which one?
For that lowered all the meters, put the meters back down?
Oh, that was, yes, that was
MP Chavez?
Yes.
Okay, because those are all back down. I checked them out. They
Yeah,
look good now.
Oh, they look very good.
Okay, what do y'all want this one on?
Consent.
Consent. Item number 9, discussion on multi-award RFP. Thank you very much. RFP number 2026-013P to Sedona Contracting, Inc., Highland Enterprises, Inc., J&H Services, Inc., Mesa Verde Enterprises, Inc., Crosstown Construction and Trucking, LLC, Morrow Enterprises, Inc., and Summit Operations, Inc., for on-call roadway and drainage work.
Yeah, Mayor, Council, this is RFP that we went out for to get more contractors in to help us out during the.
In the event of?
In the event of more, if we do flood or just debris pickup, and that way we're ready and we're not putting so much on the street department just to help out and be able to do that.
And Sedona's local. Highland? Las Cruces, okay.
Yes.
J&H, we all know those. Mesa Verde, we all know those. Crosstown Construction,
I believe that's Las Cruces as well.
Las Cruces. Morrow Enterprises,
He's at Las Cruces also.
Las Cruces, and Summit.
It's
So
local.
I wish we didn't have more locals throw in.
No, it was kind of a lot more out of the area put in for it. We did have some locals put in for it, Summit being one of them. And Summit did list a lot of our local operations underneath them.
Subs?
Yes.
Okay.
Again, we have no direction over who puts in for it, correct?
Correct.
Consent.
Consent? Okay. Item number 10, discussion on agreements between the Village of Ruidoso and Sedona Contracting, Inc., Highland Enterprises, Inc., J&H Services, Inc., Mesa Verde Enterprises, Inc., Crosstown Construction and Trucking, LLC, Morrow Enterprises, Inc., Summit Operations, Inc., for on-call roadway and drainage work multi-award through RFP 2026-013P.
Yeah, Mayor, Council, this is the agreement between,
Yeah.
the
Y'all want
award
consent or
and-
regular or what?
Regular,
Consent.
since it's the award.
Regular. Okay. Item number 11, discussion on award of RFP number 2026-009P to King Industries Corporation for debris monitoring.
Good morning, Mayor, Council again. One administrative correction, 2026-008P. 8P, that is correct.
Okay.
So King Industries was selected through the RFP process through the committee that we had. Debris monitoring, just as a reminder, in accordance with FEMA regulations under the Code of Federal Regulations, as well as the Papa G Public Assistance Guidance Document, we are required to have a debris monitor for each debris pickup specification. So if that is right-of-way debris removal, CPDR debris removal, any of the debris removal operations under a declared disaster, we have to have a debris monitor. That said, we can talk a little bit about FEMA and the reimbursement process. The real driving factor is the pre-disaster agreement, so we're not scrambling doing emergency contracts, because, to face it, we are going to see flooding for the next 7 years. So we want to make sure that we have these pre-contracts in place so we can continue operations. Just like Josh alluded to, the monitoring as well as the next discussion item, it's to assist with surge capacity for village staff, especially during monsoon season or any other disaster. Again, this is all falling under category A, which is the reimbursement category.
That we're not guaranteed.
That we're not guaranteed. Thank you, Mayor, for specifying that. But all of this to say, the chances aren't zero, just like rain. We want to make sure that we have our Ts crossed, our Is dotted when it comes to reimbursement. So if we are eligible for funding, we want to make sure that we are following all of their regulations.
Does anybody have any questions? Okay, we appreciate it. Where do you want this on? Consent, regular?
Let's do regular.
Regular?
Mayor, I do have one question for Eric. I noticed Judge Potter put on Facebook that one of the canyons, I can't remember, had .75. Did we see any flows?
So, Councilor Lyerman, Mayor, Council, the burn scars have been not producing elevated flows. We did see advanced runoff in Brady Canyon over the weekend. Nothing did get impacted by critical infrastructure, no road closures, no calls for service from public safety. But we have seen a response from the scars, just not a critical point. That said, there has been some healthy vegetation in some of the canyons. And so like the Alpine Cellars area has some good vegetation, but up in the high-intensity burn areas, so behind Cedar Creek, still on the reservation, still in Forest Service, those are still severely burned and will still see burn scar flooding. To be honest, watching the radar over the last couple of weeks, my favorite TV show, storms have not been hitting over the burn scar, so we've been lucky. Cloudcroft has been seeing a favorable amount of rain. They received 2.75 inches in a span of a couple of hours. That would, if it would set up correctly over the burn scar, that would still produce life-threatening flooding events. So honestly, we've just been lucky.
Councilor Letterman, watching the USGS gauges, we've been running right between 8 CFS and 10 CFS.
Yeah.
And what we had yesterday, it jumped up to 15. So, I mean, it's doing what it's always done in
Yeah.
the rivers, but it's been a good thing.
I guess just because of what's gone on, a little higher alert. I always, oh my gosh.
Oh, yes.
Well, we had pretty good run off Brady Canyon, but it stayed in the banks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And, but we're still not getting enough in the river to do our surface diversion, so.
Okay.
No, looking at the forecast models, we were discussing it yesterday, and I actually talked with Judge Potter yesterday just to confirm my suspicions. The monsoon high is setting up over Colorado and Utah. And so once that high pressure system moves over those states, that allows for a low pressure system to set up right below the state of New Mexico. So we're starting in that shift where we are seeing the daily thunderstorms. If you look at your weather app, there is a chance of rain. It fluctuates from 7 all the way to 90.
Sure.
And those change every day. The correct forecast is really when we get into that 3-day period of what we know really is going to happen. But it's also the mountain, and we all know the mountain creates its own weather.
We do.
Okay.
I say consent on this one. Mayor, I'm sorry.
What?
Consent on this one.
Well, we just flipped what we're doing. We're awarding the RFP on consent when previously we wanted the consents on regular, and the discussion on the award was consent.
Well, let's flip them.
So what do you want to flip? The award?
Yes.
Consent number 11.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Consent on 11, regular on 12.
Yeah,
Yes. Sorry.
like what we did on 9 and 10.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure we were consistent.
And I'm sorry, we need to go back to 9 and 10. There's another contractor that was not put in here. It's Constructors, Inc. So there's actually 8 awards.
Constructors, Inc., so you'll make that change. Where are they from?
They're from Roswell, Carlsbad area.
Okay, Constructors, Inc., we'll need to add with that one. Okay, item number 13, discussion on multi-award of RFP number 2026-009. This one's 9.
This one's 9, yes,
P to Southwest Contracting and Associates LLC, DRC Emergency Response, Highland Enterprises, Inc., Sedona Contracting, Inc., TFR Enterprises, Inc., MP Chavez Enterprises, Inc., and Summit Operation for Debris Removal.
So, Mayor, Council, this award, multi-award RFP is for the debris hauling. So, again, falling in line with the Code of Federal Regulations, FEMA, Papa G, Public Assistance Guidance Document, we have to have specific contractors to do specific work for right-of-way debris removal operations, PPDR, CPDR, which are those private property debris removal operations, and then also adding on to Josh's comments to help with surge capacity for the village of Rito. So if we are to have a significant flooding event, we do have a debris management plan. We started that a couple years ago. This debris management plan is for disaster response. We've been working on it for the last couple of years as we go through response operations. Luckily, or fortunately rather, the state has stepped in and filled that role in significant debris operations. We've had DRC DRC, Southwest, all of those contractors working under the State of New Mexico Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Management, assisting us in debris operations. That might not be the case this year. And so again, these are all pre-disaster contracts, locking in prices before the disaster so we can have a streamlined response during the critical times.
So this would come from the state?
This will not. This is all us.
It's all us, and we're monitoring to hopefully get it paid back.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the critical question this year is if and when we do get flooding, how bad is it going to be? And are we going to get a disaster declaration from the federal government? That said, if we do not qualify for a federal declaration, we can still qualify for a state declaration under the state DAP program, which is the Disaster Assistance Program for public assistance. That's specifically under the state of New Mexico. I will add, and Heath could probably correct me if I'm wrong, but that budget is very limited at the state level. Hopefully, the governor and the Legislative Finance Committee can assist with increasing that capacity of that line item. But for right now, we want to make sure, again, that we have all of the local resources to still meet the needs of our citizens if and when a disaster does occur.
Mayor?
Yes, ma'am.
Heath, so this, with all these companies getting ready, this has nothing to do with our debris removal for Clean and Lean?
No.
Yeah, this is only for,
So
in case of
the
flooding.
RFP does recognize demolition, so we may be able to use these additionally for clean and lean, but their primary task will be for flood debris.
Okay, okay.
And so again, we have, when we have a flooding event, really this one should be first. You're cleaning the debris out of the river, and then the one that we just already awarded, they would haul it.
So the, medical call. So Mayor, Council, the debris monitors will be there with the hauling. So how the plan outlines, again, in coordination with our Public Works branch, the first item of the response will be emergency ingress and egress. So getting to trap people, getting the roads open, making sure people can transport to and from the village and their homes and wherever they need to go. So that's priority one. It's really mirroring exactly like our snow removal plan. So your priority one routes, priority two routes, priority three routes. With that said, we also look at critical access. So if a fire station needs to get, moved up to get access, or there is a emergent call, a swift water rescue call, Public Works will assist public safety in getting to that call. So the first portion is the immediate life safety portion. That will be clearing the roads. Then the second portion would be once those debris are on the side of the roads, we would then take that debris, and that's where these contractors, as well as the debris monitor, will take photos, document, because you have to document everything, of those debris, what's in that debris, then transition it to the resort area where we had that temporary debris site where we do the sorting and then reduction of those before the contractors and debris monitors take photos of all of that there before it goes to its final disposition place, which is a number of locations in the state.
Okay.
So what is the response time for these that was built into the RFP?
So Mayor, Council, the response time vary from each company. We do have multiple companies listed. We chose the multi-award just due to a range of their capabilities. Majority of them, or about half and half, are local. So you have some that are within the village in Lincoln County. Then we expanded it to the region. So you have Cruces, Roswell, and then you have the national, if you recall, DRC, that's a national group out of Louisiana. But they do have stuff here since they do have the state debris mission.
So will you be staging them as along with the EOC levels going up, calling them out to get them ready?
We will be in contact, Mayor, Council, with each of those representing parties. A part of the RFP, they were required to submit a mobilization request our statement in there. We are going to be working with them to get in lockstep when it comes to those flooding response. If we do see a significant forecast be produced by the National Weather Service that warrants the need for talking with them and pre-positioning, we'll have those conversations.
Mayor, council, just to add on to that, so these contractors were selected for a couple of reasons. One, they had the response time, as Eric mentioned, anywhere from an hour to 24 hours. So depending on the scope and the size of the disaster or the impacts, we'll start with the closest ones first and then go out from there based on capacity needs.
I just know that when we have flooding events, the street's impacted, and it's usually our people.
Yeah.
That are clearing the road and then pushing it to the side.
Yes, Mayor,
So I just
Council.
want to make sure that we're ready.
Yes, sir. It all falls in line with our debris operations plan, Annex X of the emergency operations plan. We do have multiple tiers, and with those tiers are the guiding principles for command to make those decisions we know that we're going to have a type 1 or type 2, which is like a catastrophic incident. So think July 8th, think June 17th, where we do need all hands and more. So when we start falling into that category of like a type 2 or a type 1 incident, that's when we'll start making the recommendation to y'all, the multi-agency coordination group, as well as incident command, to make that decision to enact these contracts and start giving support to our public works branch.
Excellent. I don't even know why I check your homework, but because you guys are always, they always got it teed up, so. All right, so you want this one on consent and then 14 on regular?
Yes.
Okay. And then 14 is just the award.
The award, yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you,
Mayor.
sir.
Thank you, council.
Thank you.
And then on to just the regular agenda layout. Standard, we'll have consent regular items, which that are already on here is approval of governing body minutes, June 9th, 2026 regular meeting, June 24th, 2026 special meeting, July 7th, 2026 workshop meeting. Number 2, approval of request to schedule a public hearing on August the 11th, 2026 for consideration of transfer of ownership for interlocal dispenser type liquor license number DIS-001-010 with on-premises consumption with patio service, and license number DIS-000985 with on-premises consumption and without patio service for Cattle Barons Restaurant, Inc. for operation of said licenses for DBA Cattle Barons Steak and Seafood Restaurant at 657 Sutter Drive, New Mexico, and Farley's Food Fun and Pub at 1200 Meacham Drive, Ruidoso, New Mexico. So that's just, that's already gone through the state.
What's prompting that?
I guess they want to switch their licenses so they can have that patio. I thought they were already serving alcohol out there.
On Farley's, they do.
Yeah. So that's the only thing I can think of.
Weird.
Well, this is a transfer of ownership.
Oh, ownership. So it's,
So they sold?
They kept the same name, so the only other name that I have on here is Deborah Lacy. Since they kept the same name, this is the only information it gives me.
I must have sold.
okay. We'll ask that question when they get here, I guess, because I hadn't heard that. Approval of request to schedule a public hearing on August 11th, 2026 for consideration of a restaurant A beer and wine liquor license with on-premises consumption only with patio service, number BLA-5-aught, is that 5-aught? 21197 for Rosso's Restaurante LLC for operation of said license at 522 Suttereth Drive, Ruidoso, New Mexico. Yeah, it's good. Okay, and we'll have public input, limited up to the first hour of the meeting. Then we'll have presentation of new employees and promotions. Boards and commissions. Do we have any, yeah. And who is on that right now? You are? And we were gonna, we're gonna talk to Joe and a few others to see if we can get them to commit to it.
Joe or Gary.
Yeah. I haven't seen much old Gary.
I haven't seen him at all.
I know.
I see Joe all the time.
Yeah, I see Joe all the time at the dog park. Then we'll have the village manager's report if there's anything specific.
Yes, could we get an update on the speed cameras?
You bet.
Those nasty.
Those nasty speed cameras.
So, yeah, on the radio show, we get people calling in saying, can I get one here? Can I get it over here? Can I get it over here?
They on them everywhere.
So right now, they're on Junction and Paradise. So.
Now, a permanent one's going on White Mountain, right?
Right on.
Yeah, that's what
And
I
it'll
think
just be
so.
a single one with two cameras going either direction.
And that's going to be right at the school.
Yes.
And also, Chief Mentor can also explain the process we're going to be presenting to the Highway Commission Board, Department of Transportation, in order to have the speed cameras on US 70 or New Mexico 48. We have to present that to the Highway Commission for their approval.
Just in case you don't have your phone on you, so they don't already know where you're at, they just want to make sure these cameras aren't tied into that too. It's ridiculous. Big Brother, and then they got their app on, so. Report from municipal officials, public hearings, and then hopefully we'll have Eddie can kind of give us a brief on, some of the after-action stuff and just results of the Ironman.
Yeah.
And then regular items, discussion of possible action on adoption of Resolution 2026-153, resolution approving the authorizing the master lease agreement and equipment schedule number 001 with Customers Commercial Finance LLC related to the Ferrara HD 77 ladder truck and Quint. What's Quint? Okay.
And Mayor and Council, this here was, our attorney's been working with the finance company. This is going to also give, not only does it approve the financing with the company, but it allows the mayor to sign the agreements. So this will
Be
finalize.
tickled to get that puppy in. And then, do we have any closed session items today? I can't think of any.
No.
And so just a quick report for Tim. Sorry, you lost your mom.
I'm sorry.
And I know you had to leave during Brudoso, but I hear it was a success. It was a lot of people out there. So money was made by all, I hope. Excellent. And that was a busy weekend all over town.
And Mayor, I was wondering if maybe Tim couldn't give us a little update, pardon me, after Ironman to see what the town, what Midtown and our Ruidoso, the impact.
I'm also working close for marketing, for advertising, with the agency. So they're publicizing it, we're doing it, and we're working close with the Ironman.
Okay.
So I will let you know.
Okay, so that'll be next Tuesday.
And I have one more thing.
Yes, ma'am.
I went by 100
No gal?
No-Gal. I noticed they've got, I don't know, the tape,
Yellow tape?
no, it's not yellow tape.
I thought we had a murder or something.
No, it's like the Vitek or, are they doing things?
Mayor, council, so they still have till the end of August to complete
Okay,
that.
the end of
By the
August.
court order, so.
Okay.
And we'll do an inspection at that
Okay.
point to determine where they're at.
Okay.
Okay. And there still has not been an offer made, to our knowledge, on the buyout program yet?
Correct.
And that they have archaeologists, a team of those in town that are supposed to be finishing up those.
Correct.
And then hopefully that will be the conclusion, they can start making offers.
What about the bridges? I didn't get to listen. I forgot all
Well,
about it.
go ahead, Heath, tell them about the bridges.
Yeah, Mayor, Council, so FEMA had sent out an RFI, request for information, a week and a half ago to DHSEM. The state passed that on to us. FEMA has arbitrarily set a December 31st, 2026 deadline for construction to start on the bridges. That date is unreasonable, considering they only approved a redesign last December, and the village approved moving forward with Bohannon Houston in February. It's going to take every bit of 12 months just to get the redesigns completed. So, and there's also some comment. It wasn't a directed comment, but it was alluding to the fact that they would not be paying on actual costs. They would only be paying for the 17.1 million for the bridges. So I have responded to that RFI, and we will see where FEMA comes back.
And then we may be going to Denton or past Denton to Washington DC to lobby on behalf.
Yeah.
Arseni's the guy's name, in case you're wondering.
I noticed the mobile home park across from the ball field is being cleaned up. Did they get county buyout?
No, nobody's got bought out.
So
No one?
Nobody's got bought out yet.
What's the status?
The archaeologists, I said that right? Like a 2-year-old archaeologist are in town doing all the
Assessment?
They're doing the
Steel.
final assessments to complete the
final assessment.
So as far as the mobile home park goes, any of those mobile homes that were shoved off of their foundations, the state was able to classify them as debris, and they were removed under the PPDR program.
Okay.
And we're still working, which I have not heard who was awarded the RFP multi-award on the CDBG-DR HUD program. Have you heard?
They have not announced it yet.
And it was supposed to be announced a month ago on the $100 million plus buyout on homes. So I went to the housing conference Ron and I did in Albuquerque and met with them on manufactured homes that, are now like trailer houses without the frame. And then they have the modulars like what we have. And then they have a new thing called a cross mod, which, man, they look just like homes. They're beautiful, and they're 100% financeable, and they're HUD approved. So we have a lot of options where they can get those down to $150, $60 a square foot. And so those are some of the ones we're wanting these folks to know that they have the ability, if they don't pick a local builder,
But
that
then
they
they
can
have
do.
to find their land.
They'll have to find land, but the houses can be used as
collateral.
Collateral, and so we're trying to identify, that's what I spent some time driving around looking at some lists I have of dilapidated properties that we've been working with and that have secondary, third, or whatever homeowners that have it, they haven't taken care of. That those are available for them to make an offer on. I've talked to several bankers, Ritchie, Citibank, others. We've got a new player, Alfredo, PNC. Your banker.
Oh, yeah.
Fernando, I knew I had an O. Anyway, they're bankers that, are looking at how they could take the home as collateral and purchase that and then take out the old and move the new in.
Did you get an award at that?
Yeah, we got a award Housing Hero of the Year.
Can you report on that next week?
Yeah, we can. Well, I'll bring I got the.
Yeah, the mayor,
Pretty
the
nice.
mayor had the governor gave a video.
And it was all nice and sweet.
Yes, it was very nice and
me one
sweet
time.
and really, just
Did
gave the
she-
mayor a lot of.
Did she blow him a kiss?
No.
Well, almost. But well deserved by the mayor and it was, everyone
Well,
really, it was.
Let's see it next week.
Yeah, we'll put it up.
How's Heath's, how is Clean and Lean going?
0.
Well, right now, we're still waiting for the buyout.
But the calls have subsided?
Drew, yes, they've gone down. I still receive some.
Okay.
We're finally getting people to understand that if you're in it, the buyout program, then you're taken out, and they believe us finally. The ones that don't call me anymore. They said, okay, because they've called us all, and we have the same answer. And so as soon as the clean and the buyouts are completed, then that's when we'll have to start.
Correct.
But every time we think they're getting ready to start, we've been told they were gonna
Yeah, the
start
last.
passing out
the
offers
last
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks, yeah.
And it keeps going, so, anyway, we're still working on that. It's gonna happen, it's just taking so long.
Then, if I may shift gears on social media, there was talk that the village had bought the Billy the Kid Casino. It was ours now.
Well, again, fake book is usually right about no time, percent of the time, so. They even got my birthday wrong. Yeah, because I put it in wrong, that's why.
So with the racetrack not there, how long can the casino be there?
That's not our question. It's not our answer. That's up to the Racing Commission and the
Owners.
Gaming Commission. And so far, right now, that bridge has been condemned. That's why they're shutting down the casino.
Oh, I didn't
The
know.
bridge was condemned. We had the bridge engineer,
Jonathan Boyle.
Jonathan Boyle, not Doyle, Boyle, come in and he looked at it and said it was still sinking and anyway, it needed to go. So there's going to be arrangements made for that to be demoed because they think it'll be taken out in a good flood. And then there'll have to be some other things downriver done.
So it is true, they're shutting the casino down.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's too bad.
Well, and they haven't announced it, some employees.
Well, yeah, it was on your favorite social media platform that they were laying.
Which one? I'm a liar.
No, that,
My sister's a liar.
that the casino was closing and they were laying everyone off.
But the spin was because we had purchased it and we were taking it over.
No,
The village.
Yeah,
no, DOT came in and condemned the entrance.
okay. I didn't see
So
it.
is it already shut down?
I don't know.
I have not seen it be officially shut down yet.
Wow.
And so they still have the horse sale going on. So this is getting tricky.
And
So
just-
they did go present in front of the Gaming and Racing Commission. They gave them a special allowance to still run in Albuquerque. But see, some of the machines here, if you know how this pools work, it goes off of the gaming machines that builds the purses for the races around New Mexico. So I don't know if another casino will be taking those machines.
Well, they already leased them to Hobbs and Sun.
Well, they do that every year. I'm talking about the rest of them.
Yeah.
Hobbs and Sunland Park and they did have a few at Sunray years ago, but, so it's all a mess. Very much a mess. And then hopefully we'll have a GRT report pretty soon. And we'll see just what kind of impact the track is having on weekday business. Do we have any comments?
I mean, our numbers, it was a good weekend, but you can definitely tell overall the difference in having and not having for the negative.
Yeah.
But I say El Paso has continued to come, they constantly, I see more and more visitors from El Paso, I think now, than anywhere else.
Yeah, that's been our number one market. But you're going to start seeing the numbers. And again, we need to get our project started so the village generates our revenue, so our numbers all hold. And, but yeah, I'm a little worried about the revenue to some of the businesses.
Some of those high-end businesses.
Well, yeah,
Retail
and, Visions was just bought out and so, but people seem to be very active. I know there's people that are looking at Thunderbird trying to make a deal, but I don't think the guy wants to sell it. And there's just a couple of spots that we're looking in, and hopefully Jazz and Lance's place will be open pretty quick.
Yeah, I thought that they wanted to open it by the 4th. It
Didn't happen yet. So there's a lot of things about ready to happen, but it is, you're going to feel it. But fortunately, we'll have a lot of people and have had a lot of people in town. The Ironman folks, a lot of them have been renting houses, people coming in. We had the Ironman people that Eddie reported that bought the bike shop from Wallace, and they've redone it, husband and wife team.
They were Xterra people.
Were they Xterra?
Yes.
Our Iron. Okay, and so those type of people are coming to town, and some staying. Good. So, any update on the, Everett's not here, so I was gonna have him give an official update on the links not having a disc golf course? Just so that Bill would know, because he's going to ask that question. No, we still haven't got that done yet. So, anything else?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Nope, we're all good? Okay. And then that concludes the agenda. This meeting is adjourned.
Good job, Mayor.
Thank you. Jerry, what now? What do you got? Okay.